What we have here in Catalonia, in Barcelona, is what Professor Mascolell calls a scientific ecosystem, right? So, we have lots of things. Universities, we have research centers, we have ICREA, we have startup companies, we have industries, we have SMEs. In a real ecosystem, you need lots of everything. You need big animals, you need small animals, you need food, you need water, you need resources, you need lots of things that make the ecosystem strong. The more diverse the ecosystem, the stronger. So this is what we have here in Catalonia. ICFO is just one example of this ecosystem.
There is similar level of talent, and if not better, and a very, very strong work ethics in Barcelona. I think the only problem is that this is not well known. Everybody knows Barcelona, right? So every time someone asks me about where I'm from, my answer is always, I don't mention a country, I just mention Barcelona because it's more international than anything else. But not everybody knows what Barcelona can offer from a science and business point of view. One of the things that I believe that Barcelona can improve is really to work a little bit to prepare to prepare the situation where when a corporation is having a need and wants to establish a collaboration, to establish a framework which is business friendly and not just based on the willingness of one person or one group to do something, but it has to be a win-win opportunity for both, right? So this is clearly the way it's presented. In other places, they make things easy for corporate companies, and because of that, the tendency is to work more with them than with others.
To build alliances and networks and to create companies and to have critical mass, you have to have an ecosystem, as I said. And now we have it. So 20 years ago, we didn't. We had universities, which were quite good at that point in time, but perhaps we didn't have other ingredients that were needed. And now we have them. So we have very good universities, we have research centers, we have people who want to create companies, we have investors. The culture is there. So it takes time to build these things. And perhaps we will have one unicorn soon based on science in Barcelona.
When you think in cities that has been hub of technology, any kind of technology, I think that you really need to have an ecosystem. The ecosystem is what will attract people, is what will retain people, and is will attract money. Barcelona has a natural asset, which is impossible to build if you don't have it, which is everybody loves Barcelona. Everybody wants to be in Barcelona. Everybody would like to live in Barcelona. And now we need to leverage that for business. We have an excellent scientific ecosystem. We have phenomenal research centers and universities that are creating the science. We do have, especially in the last 10 years, a lot of entrepreneurship in Barcelona. And I think we have those companies that have started, many of them spin-offs from these research institutions, and they have started to create. What we don't have is that the capacity to retain those startups when they start to grow. So we need to make sure that this precious cycle of having the research, having the entrepreneurship, that we can attract enough capital in order to nurture those companies in Barcelona, not away from Barcelona. And when those companies starts to grow, that the company will stay in Barcelona and continue developing. If we can close that circle, this will create that phenomenal ecosystem that Lluís is talking about. I think the money is available. Never has been more money available for investment. The question is where that money is going.
Everything that we see now around us, computers, internet, mobile phones, all this stuff is based on what in the 60s was called the first quantum revolution. Now we are inside the second quantum revolution, and you can use those laws of physics to do completely new and revolutionary things in computing, in cybersecurity, in sensing. So philanthropy is crucial. Investors are needed because we want people that want to make money from science, and that's also needed in here, and we have it. Again, I'm optimistic because we have this type of people.
I don't think one place can do everything. I think that Barcelona needs to focus a little bit more on what are the areas where we really can create that ecosystem. Because as Lluís is saying, I mean, in order to create the ecosystem, we need money. We need to attract money, and we need to attract talent, investors, companies, to all that. And this is much easier to do when you narrow your options. You cannot pretend to be the leader of everything and everywhere, right? So I think we need to decide what do we want to do, and then try to nurture those initiatives. We should not be copying any other model. We should create our own model, and we should sell it, and we should explain it to the world why that model is going to be successful.
Eventually, you want to have lots of clever people and motivated people, because then these guys invent something and create something, and change the conditions. And what has been proven is that clever people want to join leaders. And so if you are 20-something, you want to work with the best people in the world in your topic, because then you learn, you get inspired. And so basically something that we did very well, and actually in here we have the director of the program is ICREA, is attract very special leaders. Living in Barcelona is, it's not bad. If you offer them decent conditions, prefer Barcelona than many other cities, because we have things on offer that others cannot put on the plate. And so if you have the leaders, then the young people follow.